Action!
Okay. And Taiwan. 我很紧张啊。
She a little bit nervous.
No problem. I'm nervous. I'm from the United States of America.
And you can talk more and more.
Oh, okay.
You can introduce your country.
Yeah, so I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is in the northeastern part of the U.S. And Pittsburgh is the biggest major city in the western part of Pennsylvania.
And why did you come to Taiwan?
So when I was in graduate school, I met my wife, and she is from Taiwan, and she got a job in Taiwan, and so I followed her here.
Oh,
Amazing.
okay.
No, so good.
And what was your impression of Taiwan before you come to Taiwan? And how about that?
So before I came to Taiwan, I basically knew nothing about Taiwan. I remember when I was in maybe 9th grade, we learned like the map of the world, and we learned that, right next to the People's Republic of China, there is a very small place called the Republic of China. Like, there's this giant country called the People's Republic of China, and then there's this very small island called the Republic of China. It's so confusing. Why are they trying to make my life difficult for the test that I have to take? And it was just like really similar names, and I didn't know anything about the history or anything before I came here. So. I guess my impression is the food is really good, and
For example,
noodles, dumplings, different
Chou
kinds of
tofu.
soup, chou tofu,
Huh?
all kind of stuff. I basically like everything, so
wife.
My wife, so I had a good impression of Taiwan from her. Weather, I hate it in the summer because it's too hot. Yeah, I walk to campus and I'm wearing like a t-shirt and I'm covered in sweat. And then I see somebody on a motorcycle who's wearing like a hooded sweatshirt. And I think like my body was not made for this temperature. But when it's like winter time, the weather is perfect for me. And so like anytime between, I guess, like November and April, I think is good. But then like from April until November, I complain constantly about the weather. I like how Taiwan is really convenient, especially Taipei. So if I don't like one certain 7-Eleven, I can walk for another 3 minutes to get to another 7-Eleven that's bigger and has more things. And then public transportation is really good. I hate driving, so I love taking the metro, and it's really convenient. And those are some of the things that I like about Taiwan.
So good. Would you accept being called by your first name?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah. Sam, I think you remember on the first day of
Yeah,
class.
I
told
remember
you
that.
guys you
I-
can call
you
me
told me.
Jonathan.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you don't have the consent. Our teachers say some American would just my just my
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on the person, but especially since at the beginning of class I told you guys like you can call me Jonathan, then that means it is fine to call me Jonathan. So yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it's a cultural or just personal concept about the calling first name?
I think it depends on the setting. So for example, if I were a high school teacher, I would probably require you guys to call me like Mr. Rico or something instead of Jonathan. For college professors, I think it's more common for them to say, you know, just call me Jonathan or just call me Sam. But some professors might prefer that you call them like Professor Rico or whatever. So it kind of depends. And,
What is the biggest difference between Taiwanese student and American student?
That's a tough question. I was gonna say American students' English is better, but I'm not. Yeah, maybe just a little bit better. Yeah, and in the U.S. too, there are a lot of international students who study at colleges and universities. So not everyone's English is better. So.
What is the most troublesome point in getting along with Taiwanese people? You had it.
If they don't know any English, my Chinese is not always that great. I mean, I can kind of communicate, but then like if I'm communicating in Chinese, there are fewer things that I can say, and sometimes I get embarrassed if I don't understand what somebody is saying, or if I say something and I like said the wrong thing, or I didn't know how to say it correctly, or I say something and they have no idea what I'm saying because I'm not pronouncing it correctly. So that's probably the most challenging thing.
Okay. Maybe on the personality. What kind of personality?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, as with any place in the world, some people are like easy to talk to and some people are difficult to talk to, but like, yeah, I don't know if there's like a big difference between Taiwan and the US, for example, in that regard. Like some people in the US are easy to talk to and some people in the US are very difficult to communicate with. So, yeah.
Okay. 那就是再换。Yeah.
一会儿。
选题。
Hi, so someone do you prefer collectivism or individualism?
Yeah, that's another hard question because I haven't really experienced like the differences. So like I feel like in this regard, Taiwan and the U.S. are pretty much the same, and I don't really know whether to label that individualism or collectivism. So yeah, so I don't really know what I prefer because I kind of don't really know the difference.
Something.
Pretty much.
Okay. 看来全部都是好，你先吧。
Do people in America speak to others directly?
It depends on the situation. So, like if you're really good friends with somebody and they're like family members, maybe you would speak more directly in some situations. But if you don't know somebody or if you're like worried about hurting somebody's feelings, then you would probably speak more indirectly.
If when you are at work,
will you speak to your boss directly?
I guess I would not be like super direct. I would probably say like, you know, Mr. So-and-so or Ms. So-and-so, and yeah, try to ask them what they want me to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I changed my question to use an example. Many people in Taiwan travel with a lot of people and use a public transport. 游览车
Oh yeah.
Big bus.
Yeah.
Big bus.
Yeah.
And some people, foreigner, go to travel, use just walk
Yeah,
with
yeah,
one
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
That's a good question. Yeah, I guess I prefer one person walking around.
Why the reason?
I've heard, like, you know, my wife's family members, some of them have done the big bus traveling, and like, they have a schedule for you, and so like, if you go somewhere, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, you have to do this, and then like 9 o'clock, you have to do that, and it's like the whole day, and that sounds like it would make me very tired. So I would rather like control my own time instead of having to follow the schedule for the tour company.
My turn. If you want to decline someone's invitation, what would you say?
Say, you know, I'm really sorry, I can't make it, and I might have some kind of excuse. If I actually have an excuse, I'm saying why I can't make it. And if I don't have an excuse, then I would just apologize.
Okay. What do you think are the differences between Eastern and Western speaking?
Yeah, it's really hard to say. I mean, there's like so much in the East and in the West, right? So like Eastern would be like Taiwan, Japan, Korea, I guess mainland China.
Do you think people in Eastern speak to others indirectly?
Not always, I guess. I've seen some pretty direct communication in mainland China before.
Oh, in China.
Yeah.
And bonus question.
Oh, bonus question.
Bonus.
What do you think about this gesture?
Yeah, I know like a number of things that could mean.
But it is not all.
It's not. Oh, it's this. Okay.
If a student in your case raises his hand like this, what do you think?
I have no idea what that means.
WC.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yes, let me see.
Oh, okay. Do people in Taiwan do that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay, so they okay. Yeah, most of my students just say bathroom. Wow, so I learned something today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.